Yes, yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for an unscheduled edition of the ManDem United podcast where we're discussing all things Manchester United. That's because the news broke today, well, technically yesterday now, that Manchester United not only approached Brighton about Baleba, but also approached the players' camp as well, people. So yes, Manchester United have made Carlos Baleba a target and are looking to sign him as well. That will be the main talking point of the show. Of course, you got the Benjamin Sesko news as well, and I'm sure you lot will have other questions, but I know the vast majority of the conversation and the questions will be about Baleba to Manchester United, someone I'm a big fan of. Anyone who's watched me for any significant amount of time knows how I've waxed lyrical about Baleba, and I think this took everybody by surprise as well. But before I continue, run up the likes on the video. First and foremost, when you enter the city of sarcasm, pay the tax, people. Pay the tax when you enter the city, and it's tax-free. So hit the like button on the video. Please make sure you share this out across all the socials. That's just as important. At Yes It's Flawless, at Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV, at Yes It's Flawless on Twitter and Instagram. Well, Twitter/X and on Instagram. Retweet and like on there. Share from the Instagram as well. And just as important, make sure you follow across all the socials as well. Hit the subscribe button on the channel and hit the notification bell as well. I know some of you lot joined over from the raid, from the Sports Q&A members edition as well. Hey, Sheik, if you want the link, let me know and I'll send it over to you. You lot, make sure you subscribe to my bro Sheik as well. Sheik TV, links underneath in the description and on the featured channel page as well. But let's run up those likes. Let's share across all the socials. Hit the subscribe button on the channel as well. Roll to 16,000 subscribers here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel as well. And I was just about to say, this is only planning on being a short show. And every time I say that, or 2.5 hours, 3 hours later, I'm still here. Big up to Don Cedo, my bro, upgraded his membership as well. Big up to Sham, I see you. Big up Warrior J, as always, man. Our very own Fabrizio Romano in the city, updating us on the latest news. Big up A Solomon as well. Who else we got in there? Big up Ak as well. Sean, big up to you. Who else is in there as well? Of course, my bro Sheik. Big up Kingsman. Big up SB. I'm going to get to that comment in a second as well. Big up Ed. Big up to, I don't even know what to call you, but big up to you, man. I appreciate that. You know what? Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. Big up Ed, Ryan B as well. Let's see what else you lot are saying. Big up RSV. I'll get to that too. Big up that magician as well in the chat. And again, subscribe to Sheik TV, people. Hey, man, I ain't trying to. I can't today. I don't think I will today. I just hope no one. People always try me, Warrior J. I be minding my business, man. And people want to try me. I'm telling you. Big up to Sorafel as well. And let me start the rest of the question. Start the rest of the news from Warrior J that he's put in the chat. And I get to a couple things as well. I'm just starring everything. So, 1 second. Plenty of news surrounding Manchester United. Where we at? Hey, big up SB, says Flawless, my bro. Used to watch you, man, 5 years ago in college, year 1. Them red talks with rants, etc. Had man high through lockdown 1 and 2. Now just graduated uni and the season's looking. Is that supposed to say good? Or Are you saying like as in 50-50? Big up to you, G. That's crazy. That's 5 years you've been watching the content, 5 years. So some of you lot have started high school and ended high school. You're talking about uni as well. So hey, SB, big up, man. No matter how long people have been watching for, I appreciate you lot, man. For real. So big up to you, SB, man. Big up to you. Big up for real. And congratulations on graduating university as well. Congratulations. Big up. So RSV says, question for Flawless. If United do get Baleba, will you start apologizing to INEOS? No. Because everything I've still said about INEOS still stands. That's why. Would Baleba be a great signing? Absolutely. Would I applaud them for getting Baleba? Absolutely. Get all the credit in the world. I've said this about INEOS. When it comes to transfers, I like their business. That is the one thing I will not critique them on. But just because you do one thing well, I'm not going to forgive you for all the things you do wrong. So no, I'm not going to apologize to INEOS for it. But it would be a great signing. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a phenomenal signing if we managed to get him. Really too. Hey, big up my guy Dazzer in the cut as well. Big up Lynch also. Let's see what else you lot saying. Season's looking in a in a good way, my bro. That man a water pistol, super so-called. Hey, that's a throwback. Jesus. Someone mentioned that I called Klopp the spicy Wenger. See the stuff that I've said that I forgot that you lot remember. Hey, Flawless, we might have to load the guns this season. That man look like they're grasping at straws. Slow the roll. Arsenal are still a good side, but I hear USB, man. Big up, man, every single time. Hear you. Big up to my guy C24 in the chat as well. Hope you're blessed. Hope you're all good also. Welcome to the world of low pay and massive headaches. I think he's talking about university. Evan, big up to you as well. And you lot, hella questions on Baleba already. INEOS doing transfer business is the only thing Flawless likes about. And this is it, Warrior J. You've watched me long enough to know I stated this. That if I don't rate an ownership or don't rate a player, if the player's good at certain things or the ownership's good at certain things, I'll say that. Or if a player I don't rate has a good game, I'll say, yo, he played well today. Same way if a player I rate has a bad game, it's not one size fits all. It's not one blanket statement overall. So if a player is terrible, or I think a player is terrible, I say he plays terrible every week. Like, no, bad players have good games. Good players have bad games, etc. And INEOS, I think overall, as an ownership, are dreadful. Doesn't mean they don't do good things though. But I think they're dreadful overall as an institution. But the transfer side of things, they've got spot on. I don't know who's working the magic, but I'm like, I really like this window so far. The January window I liked, and the previous summer I liked as well. Incomings and outgoings when it comes to the previous summer as well. Let's see where we at. Let's see what else you lot are saying as well. But let me get to the Baleba news anyway. But you lot have got hella things to say, so I just state this just quickly. So Carlos Baleba didn't close the doors to Manchester United after direct contact with his camp. Manchester United believe agreeing terms with Baleba won't be an issue, but club-to-club deal considered very difficult. Brighton won't make it. Brighton want to keep Baleba this summer and won't make it easy. That's from Fabrizio Romano. Manchester United approached Carlos Baleba's camp this week to be informed on player's situation. Brighton plan to keep Baleba at the club as price tag would be very high, seen as difficult deal. Manchester United plan to get a new midfielder after Sesko deal this summer. That's also from Fabrizio Romano. I think that's everything on. Yeah, that's everything that Warrior J's put in the chat in regards to Baleba, and there's something more as well from the guy as well who where we at? Just give me 1 second, people, because there's more news from the guy who actually broke this story before Romano and before Ornstein as well. And he said something more about Baleba before I give my thoughts on Baleba, etc. And that's what it is. Give me 1 second. Yo, why is my Twitter why my phone moving all slow now? Make sure I get this right, people. And run up the likes as well, because it's just under 100 of you lot in here. Only at 38 likes. What are we doing? Only at 38 likes, man. Let's go up to 60 likes, people. Let's go up to 60 likes. What are we doing out here, man? And let's hit that subscribe button as well, because I know there's some new people watching. We're at 15,438. 2 more subscribers, people. So I'm asking for 2 more subscribers as well. That's his name, India. Let me actually put his name in the chat as well. On the screen. Indy Kalia. He broke it. Yes, it was him who broke it. So we got to give him his plaudits as well. So where are we? Let's go here. So yeah, he also said exclusive. This was a couple hours ago. This is Indy Kalia. Brighton won 90 million plus 10 million in add-ons for Carlos Baleba. Manchester United is looking at him with a valuation of around 70 million total. Now, the main part, Baleba himself is planning to step in and ask Brighton to lower the asking price. It's a bold move, but will they actually listen? If you can convince them, it could change the whole saga for Manchester United. So yeah, we'll see. And to SBU says about the what's it called? The OG Red Talk. That's on rants to I will do it 110%. I'll do it without question. But yeah, thoughts on Baleba, because I know you are asking questions, so I get to it. Again, anyone who's watched me for any significant amount of time, he's the one midfielder I've stated repeatedly, even though I didn't think it was possible. Quality. Bring him in. He fits what Manchester United need. We have a plethora of problems in midfield. He doesn't solve all the problems, but he solves a hell of a lot of the problems. The lack of mobility in there because he is mobile. The lack of tenacity and intensity and strength adds all of that in there. So you don't have to worry from a physical standpoint and being mobile and covering ground and winning the ball back. Also, technically, very good. Technically, very, very good. Good first touch, good control, composure as well. I'm saying super composed. Bear in mind, he's only 21. He's only 21. And if I didn't know that he was 21 and he was a young player, I would think he was older because of how he plays as well. And on top of all those things I've just mentioned in regards to attributes, it ties into buying from the best of the rest from within the Premier League, which I've spoken about time and time again, which is why I like the Cunha deal, which is why I like the Mbeumo deal, which is why I was sold on Watkins, why I'm sold on Mateta, for example, why I'm also sold on Baleba. You don't have to worry about him adapting to the league. You don't have to worry about him adapting to a new country. Yes, Brighton's far, but it is England. He will be absolutely fine. I don't know if he has a missus or he has family with him or both. Don't have to worry about them like settling in to a new country and a new culture and a new lifestyle. I'm all for it. 110%. Absolute quality player. Quality player. And whoever he plays next to, I think he's a good foil for. So even if it's one of the, let's say it's Bruno, for example, he makes Bruno better. He makes Bruno better, 100%. He makes a Casemiro better. He makes a Agate better because of what he can do. His ability to win the ball back. Like when people spoke about like Kante and how when Leicester won the league, they played three in midfield. It was Danny Drinkwater and then N'Golo Kante either side. And I'm not saying he's the level of Kante. I'm not saying that. But I'm talking about what he solves. Quality player. And I see people talking about the price as well. Break the bank. I'm cool with it. I see Axe say it about be ready to part with 100 M's. I pay 100 M's for him. I have no issue paying 100 million for Baleba. Do we still need more? Yes. But would it be a massive statement of intent? Yes. Bear in mind, a lot of you in the chat were telling me we were broke. April and May and June, you lot were telling me Manchester United were broke and had no money. But everyone's going to be silent on that now. But that's a whole different conversation. But yeah, super surprised that we targeted him. I don't believe it's no surprise that agreeing personal terms with him is not the issue. It's that Brighton are going to play hardball, as they should. He's a quality player and they're going to want big money for him. Now, I hope that he pushes for the move. I hope he tries to get Brighton to lower the price. And I like the fact we are trying to address the midfield issue. And I state this again, solves a lot of problems in there. Because if we can sign him and then we go get someone on loan who's technically better than him, but maybe not as mobile as he is and is more of a controller, because that's not really Baleba's game, I go, all right. He also helps out with set pieces as well. He also helps out from a defensive standpoint. So you've already got like a tall team in regards to set pieces. When you look at, you got Euro, you got De Ligt, you got Maz, you add in a Baleba, Casemiro if he's playing as well. Like, that's more than enough to deal with. So with it, definitely a massive step in the right direction if we do indeed sign Baleba. And it's not only a massive statement to the rest of the league, it's a massive statement. It also is a massive statement to the Manchester United, the team as well. Hey, we're trying to be serious here. This is moving forward. You add Baleba to Mbeumo, Cunha, and Xerxes, and potentially a goalkeeper. This is what I've been asking for, is the spine of the team. This is what I've been asking for. And that would be a vast, vast, vast improvement on the spine of the team. I was on Sheik's channel just before. Again, make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV. And he pulled up the lineup from the Europa League final. Look at the lineup from the Europa League final and look at a potential lineup now. If we do indeed sign Baleba and we do indeed sign a goalkeeper, and people asking me like, do I think it happens or not? It depends. The Manchester United want to, I don't know if we want to spend the money. I really, really don't know. How far are we willing to go in regards to the money side of things? That being said, we're willing to spend big bread on Sesko. So if we're willing to spend big bread on Sesko, I think we'll spend big money on Baleba. So now that I think about it, I lean towards the deal happening because I don't look at the obstacles. But if we're willing to pay 74 million for Sesko, why would we not pay 90, 95, or 100 million for Baleba? That's just me looking at it from a logical standpoint. If Sesko's that, then Baleba's that, because Baleba's got more plus points to him than Sesko. Playing in him right now. and he's here already. So why would you not go and spend the 100 million on him? Let's say it is hypothetically 90, 95, 100 million, which necessarily it won't be. Oh yeah, haters are gonna hate. Now I'm hearing hella hate. Before it was United broke. Now it's all you better be willing to spend the cash. Yes, I would spend the money for Baleba because he gets into most midfields in the Premier League. Same way Umbremo starts for most teams. Same way Cunha starts for most teams. This is what I was talking about when I was talking about going to get certified starters. Players of a quality who are certified. That's where I'm at with it. Certified. Big up to my guy Gav every single time. Says big up Flawless. Bro, finally starting to make moves. Baleba is the #1 signing this club should have made. Let's make it happen. I hope you're right, Gav. Hope you're right. You lot, make sure you subscribe to my guy Gav. And you're going to see me over there this month as well. I already know Gav that I said I was going to get over there also. But you lot, make sure subscribe to Gav's Goes In. That's one of my guys right there. That's one of my guys. Sai says Flawless and don't see. It's cool, man. You didn't have to super chat and we knew what you meant, man. It's cool. Don't worry about it, man. I ain't even repeating the rest of this. Don't worry, man. We laughed because we knew what you was trying to say. That he was going to score a lot of goals in an easy fashion. It's cool, man, sir. Don't worry about it, man. We knew what you meant. We knew what you meant. Me nor Don C took any offense. It's calm. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's see what else. Sorry if I missed some of you lot's questions, but if you want to make sure I get to it, super chat people. But yeah, I'm just seeing, where do I see Manchester United finishing if you manage to get Baleba? If it's Baleba, let's say it's Sesko, because I think that deal happens, and it's Baleba. Seventh, eighth, if you get Baleba, because the goalkeeper's still a major problem. That's with Sesko and Baleba, though. Because then the only real problem area is goalkeeper and midfield, kind of. Everywhere else is patterned. So I'd say 7th, 8th. That's what I'd say. That's what I'd say. Would you keep Xerxes despite the new forwards coming in? Absolutely. Yes. I would still keep Xerxes. Xerxes should, you know what's crazy, Warrior J? Even with Sesko coming in, I'm still starting Xerxes. That's just me. But I understand the manager's not going to. So that's why when people say to me, midfield or goalkeeper is, well, most people say midfield's more important than the striker. No, it's not. In an ideal world, yes, it is. And it's not really an ideal world, but it's more important. But the manager's first choice is Rasmus Højlund. So therefore, it's a problem area. Major, major problem. Same way the goalkeeper is. So, yeah, but I'd still keep Xerxes 110%. I think he's the perfect profile for Umbremo and Cunha. Perfect profile for those two, but the manager don't see it. Mind you, this is more or less who is more important for an impact. Oh, yeah, you asked me about Wharton or Baleba. Bring me the mobility, even though I've said about the controller. Yeah, because I rate Baleba higher, so I go Baleba. That's what I'd say. Shout out to my G Rants for the raid every single time as well. You lot, everyone who was already here, make sure you subscribe to my bro Rants and Bants on YouTube. Make sure you buy the pay-per-view for his fight if you're not going to be there. He's fighting Saturday, the 23rd of August in Cardiff, people. So if you can get to Cardiff or you're from Cardiff, actually, if there's anyone in Cardiff, let me know, because I want to know the spots to party because it's a Saturday night. But if you're in Cardiff or can get there, 23rd of August, make sure you get there. I will be in attendance. If you can't, buy the pay-per-view. It's in his bio on Instagram. It's only £5, people. So make sure you do that. They got my guy Daza says, not going to lie, Flawless, with the Baleba and Sesko signing, we should be aiming for top 5, even with the goalkeeper, similar to Chelsea last season. I hear you, Daza, but what you got to take into consideration is the manager that they have and the manager we have. If we had a better manager, I'd be with you in regards to it, but we need as much quality out there as possible. We cannot afford to have Onana out there because he's going to cost us, even with Baleba and Sesko. I've used this as a better manager. I hear it. Well, how about we just go get a better goalkeeper and then we see where we end up? That's why I'm with it. But yeah, shout out to Rants every single time. ManDem United podcast for those that don't know, talking all things Manchester United. So you lot already know. And yeah, of course, A. Solomon. Xerxes is a good option to like. I think it was King who said this on Cheek's channel when he spoke about having Xerxes and Mano on the bench. And this is what I'm talking about when I mention about improving your first team. Automatically, your bench gets stronger. Because now we have the likes of Mano and Xerxes on the bench. When it's not working, they can change it. Or if your first team, if Cunha or Umbremo or Sesko's not working, you can start them. You can start a Maino. You can start a Xerxes and go, all right, cool. And then bring Acuna and Bremo or Sesko off the bench. So that's how it works, for real. Hey, shout out Dundada, I see you as well. Anna says, I'm from Cardiff. Oh, yeah, big up, Anas, man. Big up. I'll catch you there. Big up to you, man. Where can you buy the pay-per-view? It's if you go to Rant's Instagram, it's in his bio. It's also underneath in the description of his live streams, and I'm presuming it's on his YouTube page as well. But yeah, you can buy the pay-per-view C24. It's only cheap, £5. Hey, shout out to my G Rants every single time. Yo, Black Diamond, I see you as well. Big up, man. Every single time. Let's see what else you lot are saying questions-wise. Also, let's see. I know you lot had questions and I missed some of them. So my apologies, people. My apologies. Baleba is a transformative signing. If United don't get him, expect City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Barca, Real Madrid, Bayern to snap him up. An opportunity not to be missed. I hear you on the opportunity not being missed, Gav. That's why I'm saying sign him expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? Sign him. If we challenge for the league next year and finish top 4, will you change your opinion on the manager? If we challenge for the league, yes. We challenge for the league, yes. 110%. But we ain't challenging for the league, are we, Tim? I don't know why people ask these hypothetical questions that is not going to exist. The manager does this. Why would it? No, it's not happening, is it? And there you go, everybody in the chat. Make sure, man, go buy them. And when you buy the pay-per-view, make sure you select Rant's name as well. Select Rant, say Ransom Rant's name there. So make sure it's literally £5, people. Support, man. Support the bro, because that goes towards his purse as well, man. So yeah, make sure you do that. Make sure you do that. This don't turn into, but you know what it is, SB, is because people ask questions like that. Or if the manager does this, if the manager does the unthinkable, yes. But you don't believe that. That's the thing. No one in here believes this manager's going to finish top 4 or challenge for the league this coming season. Nobody. Nobody does. If we get a new keeper, does it change where you think we'll finish? Yeah. Go get a new goalkeeper, we can finish top 6. If it's goalkeeper, Baleba, and Sesko with the other additions, we can finish top 6. Yes, definitely. I think because a new goalkeeper improves the defense so much, which I already think is of a good level. I actually think from an individual standpoint, take out Maguire and Shaw, our centre-backs are very good. I look at Heaven, Yoro, Maz, De Ligt. Am I missing anyone? Could even throw Fredrickson in there as well because you're playing a back 3. That's a good 5. Like that's I trust all, even though Fredrickson's young, I trust those as a 5. I trust those. A big up Cater as well. Just curious about your threshold for not supporting Amorim. It's not about not, so he got to change my mind. I'm a balanced individual. You've been watching me long enough because you remember, when am I not a balanced individual? If the manager does well, I'll praise him. If he performs poorly, I criticize. He has performed shockingly. So therefore, I criticize. If he performs well, wins us the league, or hail Amorim. I'll get a t-shirt with his face on it if he helps us win the league and he performs. Sing his name on the terraces, all that stuff. Like, I don't understand why that's, again, even I'm confused by the question. I'm a Manchester United fan. Perform well, I praise. Don't perform well, and I think you're a detriment to the team being successful, I criticize. I don't know what it is, because people have to come up with these unthinkables. All right, what if he wins us the treble? Is he going to win us the treble? No one's confidently saying that we finish top 4. Even with these signings, people don't think we're finishing top 4. Well, all right. And yeah, you already know Rant is going to stop, man. You know what I'm saying? 110%. You already know. You already know. Shit, did I not put the subscriber mode on? I swear I did. Let me double check. Yeah, I did. The subscriber mode's on. So if you're in the chat, you're subscribed. Yeah. It's sad all the rumored transfers. This is the most stacked squad we've had in years. You give them a good coach, we should be going mad. Here, the thing is, SB, one thing I will say is that the manager after Amorim is walking into a much better situation and has a lot of quality. And I've been saying this, add quality so the manager has limited options to pick bad players. Because I was looking at the Europa League final team and I was like, whoa. I was like, yeah, this is that lineup. dreadful. So the potential improvements is crazy. It really, really is. Yo, Pito, it's mad. Yeah, this is it, Black Diamond. I'm saying, bear in mind, I backed Amarim heavy when he got here. I backed him before he got here. I backed him when he signed, and I backed him for months. You lot watch me go through the 5 stages of grief. You watch me go through denial. You watch me go through anger. You watch me go through depression. You watch me go through bargaining, and you watch me go through acceptance. Not necessarily in that order, but anyone who was watching, watch me go through these things. Where I was saying, hey, just play the youngsters. Just go back and just defend and hit on the counter attack. Switch it up, play the youngsters. I was saying that was me at bargaining. You watch me at depression at points, watch me get angry at points, and then come to the realization of acceptance. But Flawless, are you giving a percentage how confident you are United signed Baleba? I'm not allowed to think. I do think we get him. Because we're willing to splash the cash on Sesko, I think we get him. I go 90%. I'll say that much. I don't think we're I don't think we're approaching him. Oh shit. I don't think we're let's break my mouse now. We good. I don't think we're approaching him. Oh shit. There we go. Ah fuck. I just broke my mouse. I have to fix that after. But yeah, as I was saying, I don't think we approach him and approach Brighton without thinking we get the job done. That's what I would say. I don't think so. He has no excuses now, bro. He messed up, especially if they give him Baleba and Donnarumma or a good keeper. He has to walk the plank. 100%. Yeah? Yeah. 90% Ryan B. I think there's a 90% chance we get it done. I don't think we approach him or his team without it. And I think we spend the money. I don't know why 90% is crazy. Yeah, I'm confident because of what's been said. That's why. Why would I not be confident? There we go. Is that fixed? Fuck. I believe I broke another mouse, you know. Don't piss me off. Keep dropping it. Keep doing this shit. Oh, there we go. I'll figure that out afterwards anyway. Figure it out. Baleba walks into every team midfield in the Prem. He's a quality midfielder. He's a quality midfielder. Without that, he's a quality midfielder. Yeah, I've seen you say this before, Cy Flawless. If you sign Baleba, where are you rating him as a signing in the last 10 years? Can't wait to see how he does. What high. Well, I put Cunha and Bremo high as well. Because I'm all for like buying from within the Premier League. So I put Cunha and Bremo high on that list too. Same way I would with Baleba. But yeah. No, United haven't yet approached the player who hasn't made it abundantly clear they want to play for the club. So the fact they've opened talk shows he's probably definitely coming 95% from me. I wouldn't be what's the word I'm looking for? I wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think that personal terms is a problem. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think personal terms is an issue. I think we side him when it's comfy. That's what I'd say. I think so. Can't believe we'll have to get fucking of a mouse, you know. Or even click into place. What is going on here? Let me move. Where was we at? You're too giddy. United ain't got the facilities to drop 100 million for Baleba. Why in United says who? What are you basing that off? So you think United have approached Brighton without having the money? Why can't United drop 100 million on him? Tell me. They've been balling. Let me know. What would be your starting midfield free? Well, we start two, don't we? We don't really start midfield free. So it's a pivot. So if it's Baleba, it's Baleba and I start alongside Baleba. You know what? Because Baleba's there, I'd start Mano, even though he's not a central midfielder. I'd start Mano in there personally, to be honest. If you're trying to be a bit more defensive, let's say we're going away to Anfield or going away to the Etihad, Casemiro next to him. But against most teams, I'm going with Mano. And just let him do his thing. Flawless, how did we go from wanting Baleba to now all of a sudden inquiring about it? LOL would be the signing of the summer for me. I think he would be quality too. Quality. And this is how we've moved because it was all quiet. It was all super, super quiet. There was no talks of Baleba and then boom, it broke today. So, yeah. Yeah, did with Cunha and Bremo get the player to come? Yeah. Again, personal terms ain't going to be a problem. That's why you're hearing reports from the guy who broke it, that Indy Calio, that he's going to ask, this is just reports, people, that he's going to ask Brighton to lower the fee. Will Brighton listen? Who knows? But I don't think personal terms ain't an issue. That's 50% of it right there. That's 50% of the deal. Personal terms. Adding the fact no one else is in for him as well. Now, someone else is like, hey, Baleba, we want you. It could be a Caicedo thing. But currently, right now, no one else is really looking at him. You look at it, City seem to be done with business. Liverpool are all in on Isak, and they're looking at Barcola. Chelsea are looking at Garnacho, Javi Simmons. Who else has got bread? Arsenal are in for Eze. They ain't in the market for a central midfielder. So unless it's someone out in Europe, Madrid are pretty stacked in midfield. Barcelona, bread. Who else? Bayern Munich. But they just outlined. They just put money on Diaz. PSG midfield sorted. So if I'm missing a big European side who could afford him, let me know, people. Let me know. But yeah, United could definitely spend the money on him. I want to know, to been balling, why can't United spend 100 M's on Baleba if we can spend 74 on Sesko? Let me know. Hey, big up S. Madison says, big up Flawless. Next summer, everyone will be looking at him. I hear you on that. I hear you on that. Brighton are tough to negotiate with. They'll try and squeeze every penny. That is true, Smoops. They will try and squeeze every penny. So therefore, we just need to make sure we're on point. That's what we got to do. We got to make sure we're on point and don't drag it out. And if they want 100 M's, hopefully Baleba puts pressure on them to lower it, but pay the 100 million. If they want, if it's 90 and 10, which is the report, pay the 90 and 10. Pay the 90 and 10. You got to pay a premium. And this was my thing with the Sesko deal as well. I'm happy to pay a premium if I think the player is worth it in regards to quality. Do I think Baleba is 100 million? No. Well, he's of a quality. He's on a long deal. I'm guessing he's probably got 2-3 years left, probably 3-4 years left. I'm going to double check in a second. I'm happy to pay a premium for that. Pay a premium for that player. Yes. Yo, if Sir Jim gets his deal done, no more INEOS slander. That's you lot. That's you lot, IDK. I'll leave that to you. Baleba gives the midfield so many options. It's crazy. Improves Maino and covers Agate and Casemiro flaws. That is true. That is true. Big up to Corey as well. Flawless, imagine the makeup of this team post-Amorim. That's what I'm most excited about, actually. That the next manager is walking into a much better outfit with just much better quality. Even without Baleba, it's much better quality. Add him in, then yeah. Hopefully we do get him this summer. Hopefully we do. Contract expires, so I was right, 3 years. So it makes sense. So they're negotiating from the position of power. Outside of him now, him potentially wanting out, they hold all the cards. So therefore, the fact that they hold all the cards, pay the premium. Pay the premium. If they want 90 and 10, hey, pay him the 90 and 10. You're willing to splash 74 on Sesko. You know what I'm saying? Just get the deal done, and any else will have to be respected in the transfer window. I hear it. This further gives them further praise in regards to when it comes to the window, when it comes to transfers, you lot are running. You lot have got it on smash when it comes to the window. 110%. Absolutely on job when it comes to it. Give you nothing but credit for that. Oh, yeah. He'll be like, he's not on big money there. It's his first deal. Almost 600 viewers and only 150 likes. Run up the likes, chat. Run up the likes. And like I say, continue to get your questions in as well, people. See you saying this side. Where is it? Flawless in the last 10 years. Who's the best six United? I think Baleba is better than all of them. What sixes have we had in the last time? So you're saying from 2015 to 2025? Yeah, probably. Who are the sixes? Casemiro, Agate, Fred, McTominay, Matic. I don't think there's anyone else. If there's another 10 I'm missing, let me know. Yeah. INEOS would deliver an all-timer of... Was Carrick in the last 10 years? When did he retire? Was he here 2015? Was he here that late? INEOS would deliver an all-timer of a window if we land Baleba 2. I back them to succeed in the long term. I ain't saying all that. I'm not saying all that. I'm saying I'm not getting gassed up over, the good window. I'm not saying all that. But if we really start talking about it, This team that they're building, which is very good, shouldn't be in the hands of this manager, but it's a whole different conversation. Because I can already see it that, hey, look at the talent we've got. We should be performing better and getting better results. But hey, we move. First year Casemiro was very good. I think Baleba over a longer period of time though. But I get the overall point size saying I gotta see it though. As much as I'm sold on Baleba, I'm a big fan, massive fan of Baleba. That's why you don't hear no criticism from me about this deal. And I'm saying pay the money. You have to deliver and perform here. What you've done at Brighton over the last couple of seasons, great. Perform here. And I put in Bremo in that bracket. I put Cunha in that bracket. 3 players I'm big fans of. And I expect them to perform here. And 3 players who would have been on my list. Great deals. Getting him here, fantastic. Obviously, Baleba, we're waiting on and we'll see what happens. But you have to deliver here. That's where I'm at. I'm a Manchester United fan. No matter what you did at Brighton, what you did at Wolves, what you did at Brentford. What have you done for Manchester United FC? That's what I'd say. Nah, we've suffered too much. None of this a good window equals INEOS is. Give us silverware plus good football, then we can talk. We have to learn lessons from Oli, Ten Hag, Van Gaal, etc. Yes, I need more. Now, if we start delivering on the pitch and looking better and getting better results and moving better off the pitch as well and making better decisions, then, hey, guess what? I go, hey, INEOS, plaudits, props. You lot help build this. But you always after the shit show of a season last season. Always major. You're still in the red with me. You know how you Manchester United owe goals, they still owe me. They still owe the fans, or the fans that believe they should be owed. Can't come off the back of that season and think 3-4 signings makes it all hunky-dory. Nah. Yeah. This supposed top coach is redundant. Get the players in and we will see himself, and he will see himself out as he ain't up to the job and will continue making mistakes in team selection. Gav, this is my, even though it's short-term pain, long-term gain, this is my biggest concern. That we look back at the end of the season. So I'm doing one of these shows, 7th of August, 2026. And we're talking about the new manager that came in, whether it was interim or permanent, and we finished 5 points off 4th, or we finished 6 points off 6. And we went out in the FA Cup and the League Cup, but the new manager turned it around. What are we talking about? What if we had him from the start of the season? We would have finished top 4. We would have finished top 6. We could have won the FA Cup, could have won the Carabao Cup, could have won both. So that's why I'm keeping my feet on the ground in regards to delivering. But this is, again, massive statement of intent, without doubt. Flawless, I may be wrong, but the players you're signing more suits 4-3-3 than Ruben's system. The players we're signing could suit any system, to be honest, because I say this all the time. My issue isn't the formation. The back 3 is not a problem for me, and I'm in the minority. The execution of the formation and the execution of the system is my issue. Because teams play a back 3 in the league and don't look like us. Brighton play a back 3. Brentford have played a back 3. I've seen Newcastle play a back 3. There's a couple other teams who have Wolves have played a back 3. I've seen multiple teams play back 3s in the league, and they don't look as bad as us. But yeah, we have better talent. Yeah, any formation, any system can work to me. Obviously, you have to have the right players, but you also have to execute it correctly with the correct tactical instructions and make tactical adjustments as well. But yeah, 4-3-3 could work. Definitely, 4-3-3 with this team definitely could work. Because you got, say, new goalkeeper. Let's say you got Maz at right back, Dogu at left back. Let's say it's Delit and Yoro was the centre backs. Midfield of Baleba, Maino, Bruno gonna stick around, so put him there. It's Baleba, Maino, and Bruno as your midfield trio. And then it's Cunha and Bremo, Xerxes, for example. Then Bremo from the right, Cunha from the left, Xerxes up top. Just put 11 players out there. It's a good ass 11. It's a very good 11, to be honest. Now, tactical adjustments and how you set up in certain games can change what that team can do. And on the bench, you got the likes of Ahmad off the bench, Sesko off the bench. Like, I'm trying to think what other players are there. Heavens on the bench as well. Diego Leon on the bench. Like, that type of thing. So, yeah, it's a good 11. So, yeah, I hear you. So, to add to that, because it's a good 11, 4-3-3, that means any formation you can pick should be a good 11. And if you get new goalkeeper and then your 3 centre-backs are Maz, Delit, Yoro, wing-backs are Ahmad and Dogu, midfield is Baleba, Bruno, 10s are Cunha and Bremo. Xerxes or Sesko up top. It's a good 11. No excuses. As I'm seeing people say in the chat, that's a good 11. Nowhere to hide. Nowhere to hide for the manager with that 11 I've just named in his system. So, yeah. Flawless. Now, INEOS spending like this, if Ruben doesn't perform, you think INEOS will pull the plug? Yes. You can't come off the back of the season they had. When I say they, I'm talking about INEOS, Amarim, the whole team, the whole club. Back him with this. Spend, let's say Baleba's 100. Cunha was 60. What? And Bramo was 70. So what? They like 130 combined, 230. Sesko is 74. So let's just call that 300. And then you go sign a goalkeeper. Let's say it's Lemens for 20 million. I've just spent 320 million to improve this team and bring you in 5 stars. It's 5 stars. Goalkeeper, midfielder, 210 striker. 5 stars I've just brought you in for 320 million. Yes, he's under pressure to perform. Because it's 5 stars. It's 5 signings that general consensus, depending on Sesko, maybe the goalkeeper that are very good. I've not heard anyone complain. That's what I'd say. I heard very few people complain about the signing and say they're bad. Like, I don't think Sesko's a bad signing. And I think the other three very good signings. And then the goalkeeper, depending on who it is. Is it Lemens? Is it a Martinez level goalkeeper? Emi Martinez? Is it a Donnarumma? What level of goalkeeper is it? But even still, it's an improvement on what we have. And if he's competent, cool. If we're saying 320, let's say the goalkeeper's a little bit more expensive. Maybe you go 40, 50. You spend 350, 360. Yes. 0 excuses for the manager. Buying 0. No excuses whatsoever. None. But we'll see what's what. See what else you lot are saying in the chat. Yeah, you could still definitely play Dallo S. Madison. Definitely possible. You think you can beat Arsenal next weekend? Yes, we can. But it's also dependent on who we sign. Sesko and Baleba walk through the door. It's a whole different conversation and whether those two are not here or not. All eyes on Amarim now if we can get a midfielder over the line. Oh, yeah, definitely all eyes on him. No 2-pack. Definitely all eyes on him. Without doubt. Without doubt. Let's see. Did I miss anything? And this is a thing that I was talking about. And this is why football works in beautiful ways, because I was talking about this yesterday. Notice when I was talking about the Sesko deal over the past few days, because we got linked to him heavily and it seems the deal is going to get done. And I get to that in a second. I've been talking here almost 50 minutes now. Notice how when talking about Baleba, nobody's mentioned his potential or his ceiling. Nobody. Not one of you lot in the chat. And no one in the chat before. And nowhere else have I seen across socials and in other chats, people have spoke about Baleba's potential and his ceiling. Bear in mind, his potential to me is very high. His ceiling, through the roof. It's the Taj Mahal. It's the Eiffel Tower. Because I think he's that good ceiling-wise. Because when you look at the attributes he has and how he's performed already at 21. Bear in mind, he joined the Premier League when he was a teenager. Nobody's mentioned this. You know why nobody's mentioned his potential or his ceiling, even though he's only 21? Because of the quality that he's at now. The standard he is now. That's why nobody's mentioned it. And this was my issue with the Sesko deal. Why I was underwhelmed. That's the first thing people point to. His potential, his ceiling. Sai mentioned in the chat, resale value. Now, one of these things have been mentioned about Baleba. You know why? Because we rate Baleba at this level now. This is why I'm talking about going to get certified stars. Go and get players that walk into the first team and we all go, yeah, fair enough. This is what I'm talking about. And that's the difference, people. Everybody who's like, oh, you hating and you too harsh. Notice the difference in conversations. Notice the thought process you have in your own head. And notice the conversations you have with your friends and your brethren and your family when you talk about these two players. Bear in mind, Baleba's younger than Sesko. Baleba is younger than Sesko, people. But who I think has a higher ceiling and is an overall better player than him now. And because he's of a quality now, we don't talk about ceilings. We only talk about potential and ceilings when the player's not all that. Because no one's mentioned it about Baleba. Baleba's nowhere near what he could be. Baleba is nowhere near what he could potentially be. He's 21. If he continues and plays football, imagine what he would be like at 24, 25. Imagine what he could be like at 28, 29. But no one's mentioning it. Because look, attributes, he has a hell of a lot. And this is the point I'm making when it comes to Sesko. We don't talk about his quality now. Because you know why? We don't really believe he's all that quality. He's got that much quality. We just look at him like decent. Because when he was linked to Arsenal, United fans were jumping up and down to go get him. Saying, how are we letting that happen? And this is a prime example. Exactly. Thank you, Smoops. Resale value combos when you sign a player is not a good sign. Because who cares? Like I was explaining to, who was it, Khalid yesterday, because he was telling me about resale value and how Watkins has no resale value. I said, out of all the legends that have been here, what did we sell them for? He couldn't tell me. Because we don't care because they delivered here. Who cares what we sold Rooney for? I still don't know. I think he left on a free. Van Persie? No idea. Andy Cole? No idea. Dwight York? No idea. Dennis Irwin? No idea. Patrice Evra, Rio Ferdinand, Vidic, Van der Sar, list goes on. No idea what we sold them for, let them go for. You know why? Because they delivered here. Roy Keane, free. Who cares? Signing for a record fee at the time. What do you do in a Manchester United shirt? That's what the main thing is. If you deliver, if we buy you for big money and you deliver and help us win football matches, progress as a team, help us win trophies, you did your job. All this, I don't want a player for 3-4 years. If he helps us improve over those 3-4 years, guess what? Money well spent. You spend 60 million on Watkins, and Watkins does what he's supposed to over 3-4 years from 29 to 32, 33, 34. Thank you very much. Resale value. Notice no one's mentioned resale value about Baleba, which is probably through the roof. His resale value is probably through the roof. If he's potentially going for 100 million now at 21, what could he potentially go for at 25, 26? If Real Madrid or Barcelona come knocking, what could he potentially go for at 25, 26? But no one ain't talking about Baleba's resale value. You know why? Because he's quality now. The way this market's going as well. All right. What are we doing here? What are we doing? So Andrew says, you think United will pay 100 million to Brighton because you know they don't negotiate on prices? Yeah, I think we'll pay the 100 M's if that's what they want. Free when he runs down his contracts. Yeah, potentially it could be a free. I'm not going to lie. It could be. Hopefully we don't do the Liverpool thing. Shout out to Pops as well, man. I'm saying, shout out to Pops. You said that. I think, what did he say earlier about leave Baleba alone? Make sure you lot subscribe to Beijing Reds TV as well. Make sure you lot subscribe to Beijing Reds TV. For real. So that's it. Thank you. I didn't even realize about the resale value thing. Because if he delivers, if he delivers over the next 4 or 5 years, he's double that. If you go and sell him. He's 200 M's if he delivers what he's supposed to, if he indeed joins Manchester United. No one ain't talking about that. That Manchester United could potentially buy a player for 100 M's and sell him 4 or 5 years down the line for double that. All right. You know what I'm saying? But people say I'm going mad. No, it's this. And that's why I'm glad when these things happen. Because I paid like key attention. I could have mentioned that at the start of the stream, but I purposely spoke about other things to see if anybody would mention it. And nobody mentioned it. No Manchester United fan, no rival fan spoke about it. No one mentioned about his ceiling, which, like I said, is the Taj Mahal, is the Eiffel Tower. No one's mentioned his potential. No one mentioned his resale value. I forgot about his resale value until Spoobs mentioned it, which is higher than Sesko's. Much higher than Sesko's, in my opinion. Not even in the same ballpark. Not even in the same realm. None of that. I don't think his potential. I don't think his ceiling or his resale value. I don't think Sesko's is anywhere near Baleba's. And Baleba's younger. And nobody mentioned it. Because you know why? We credit him now. We think he's a player now. That's why people are talking about him. Not only, and here's another thing, people have spoke about how good he is for Manchester United and how he will improve Manchester United's midfield. Notice that, people. How good he'll be for United, how much he improves the midfield, and how he helps others. With Sesko, it was the complete opposite. Well, he's got Mbeumo and Cunha with him, so he'll be all right. Notice the difference, people. I'm just being the mirror here. I'm just the reflection of what people have said, talking about two players. And people wanted me to be super happy about one. And okay. Where are we at? See what else you lot are saying. There's more. Speaking of Sesko, let me get to that as well. Did I even start it? Wait 1 second. This is it. Manchester United and RB Leipzig indirect talks again to adjust fee package and add-ons, trying to get it done ASAP. Following Sesko's decision to join Manchester United as revealed last night, with personal terms agreed, Sesko will train separately until deal is done, ready to fly to Manchester. I believe that's Manchester, from Fabrizio Romano. Benjamin Sesko has reached total agreement with Manchester United on personal terms, contract until June 2030. Sesko wants to join United. Clear feeling revealed yesterday here. Never gave similar indication to other clubs. Club-to-club talks with RB Leipzig continue. And this is what it is. Decent signing. You know what I'm saying? Like I've said before, I just spoke about the difference in between the two. But decent. Not a good signing, in my opinion. Not a great signing, but far from a bad signing. Decent. And I think with Mbeumo and Cunha, he'll add to the team, and he will get goals here, and he'll be a positive signing as well. But I really wish we would have carried on with Bayern for the best of the rest and went and got Watkins was second on the list. Would have preferred Watkins. Matata was never on the list. Would have preferred Matata. That's why I really like the potential Baleba signing and Cunha and Mbeumo. Yeah, it's an improvement. It's an improvement, Noble. Like, again, it's decent. They don't move you like it does Baleba. There's a reason for that. So, yeah, and Tanju says, I don't really watch Brighton, to be fair, so it'll be interesting in his big move. Oh, he's a player. Don't get misunderstood. Talk to Sai or talk to Bayesian Pops in the chat. They'll tell you. I've spoke about it. When people ask what midfield would you want, when I've been asked this summer, I've said Baleba, but I don't think it's possible. And there wasn't really any standout midfielders in there. Same way if we would have went to go and try and sign Onana from a Villa, for example, or Kamara, I would have been, yeah, that makes sense. Not saying we could get those, but that level of player and players who will perform well within the Premier League. I go, yeah, that's it. That's you got to relax. Since next season we go get Wharton and we're going for Liverpool. Had to be we're going for Liverpool. Chill out, man. Hey, Dazzle, you got to relax with that. Gotta relax. Big up Jojo. Says, yo, Flawless, big up working the graveyard shift as usual. You already know, man. Big up to you, Jojo. Appreciate it. Run up the likes, though. How many likes on? Oh, shit. I don't even know. My mouse don't even work. You find out I'm about to go buy a new one tomorrow. I'll stop dropping these shits as well. I'll stop dropping these shits. Keep dropping them. How many likes are we actually on? I have to fix it. Let's see. Right, 148 likes, people. Let's get up to 200. What are we doing? Let's get up to 200 likes, man. Let's get up to 200. Because we're only at 148 and I can get to the next tab. This is crazy. Can't even get to the next tab. Yeah, I'm going to have to step in the shop and go buy one back, you know. But I don't know how many subscribers we're on. Let me actually double check. But yeah, run up the subscriber check as well, people. I have to sign in on this one. Find out. Don't piss me off. Right, here we go. Bear with me, people. Literally just signing into YouTube on it. See how many subscribers we're actually on. Right, we're at 15,454. Hey, there's over 500 of you lot in there. I need, you know what? Just 6 more subscribers. Get us to 15,460. That's all I'm asking for. 15,460. So I'm only asking for 6 more subscribers. That's it. So we need to get 50 more likes. But let's get up to 200 likes. Mods, get everyone hitting the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, 6 more subscribers, people. That is legit. United show, noble. Manchester, so please keep all your comments, questions, United related as well. Nah, Pops, man. Man said, leave the kid alone, man. He's on his way. You got verts, man. Let me have Baleba. You feel me? Let me dream. Let me dream. I actually think we get the deal done. Yeah, I actually think we get it done. This season is going to be a matter of all fan bases and managers on it because everyone's actually made steps to improve. Everyone has actually made and tried significant steps as well. That's the craziest part. No one's rested on their laurels. Everyone's gone for it. I think the Big Six was like, yeah, fuck this. Even Spurs, I went for it with Kudus. Well, yeah. Not sure. Is Maguire getting a new contract? I don't know. You lot let me know in the chat. I'm more 110% sure. I'm going to close out in the next 5 to 10 minutes or so, people. But yeah, you're going to have to let me know about the Maguire thing. That's news to me. So I don't know what going on. Let me know. Again, there's enough of you lot in here. You lot got no questions. I'm saying, you know, you're just waiting for people waiting till I end to then tell me how wrong I am. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Yeah, this is broke. Ah, Lord. Yeah, this is fucked up. Need to stop dropping it, man. Second one I broke, you know. Crazy work. Grealish move where, man? I told you, United show. Why answering about Grealish? Manchester United. Has he been linked to United? Or did I miss it? Let's see what else. Also, did I miss anything else? But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Sesko news, like I mentioned earlier. Decent signing, fees too much, but I think he'll be a good foil as well. But if we get him, we get Baleba. All we need is a goalkeeper. That's it. All we need is a goalkeeper, and I go, very, very good window. Very good window. And you've improved the signings, which is what I asked. I wanted 6 signings ideally to get 5 out of 6. I go, yeah, get 5 out of 6. Because I said goalkeeper, center backs I was already cool with. We needed 2 midfielders. Let's say we get 1. Needed 2 10s, needed a striker. Right down the spine of the team, man. Need a strong spine if you're going to do anything in regards to the Premier League. And it looks like we're taking significant steps to improve that. Well, we already have actually with Mbeumo and Cunha in particular, adding Sesko as well. We already have. Flawless, who do you think will be the player of the season in the league? Ooh, that's a good question. Be player of the season in the league. You know who I think is going to be an absolute crud? Haaland. I think Haaland's going to be on crud. I'm not going to lie. With Mamouche and Cherky, Grealish, if he's still there, etc. Yeah, Haaland. I think they're going to be on absolute smoke. So I'd say him. Be a great signing if we get Baleba. Baleba's him. Baleba's quality. Baleba's quality. Without doubt. I was saying this just before you got here as friends. He says, do you mind Sesko? I actually don't mind it. Can't be worse than Højlund, surely. I think he'll definitely be better than Højlund. I don't mind it. I'm just underwhelmed by it. I look at the 2 other signings and 3, their signings, I go, yeah, serious moving forward. With him, it's just like, it's just like supremely underwhelming. That's what it is. Supremely underwhelming. It's just supremely just, all right, decent. Not Baleba, not Cunha, not Mbeumo. So I think he'll do well. Dogu been looking good this preseason. Hopefully he kicks on. People forget he's only 20. Hopefully he does. We'll give him a season and we'll see. If he don't perform, then that's an area I would look to improve next summer. But for now, spine of the team is important. And Dogu has shown enough and has enough good attributes where I go, yeah. Because the physical attributes, he's got to play wingback. So that's half the battle right there. Man can go byline to byline. He's got the engine, pace, power, tenacity, can run up and down. Technically, I think he's decent as well. And I think he'll get better as well with better players around him. So you just want him to step on and improve. Bill says, waiting 2 months to tell you how negative you are. It's crazy that. It's crazy that, man. I waited 2 months, because he's been busy. But if we would have won that final, or he would have been here if we would have won that final. Man already knows. I know the game plan. You know what I'm saying? rather than just say, hey, it was terrible. Because if we would have won, it would have been, oh, look, you criticized Damarim all summer long and he picked up a European trophy. How wrong were you? He's going to take us to greats. Oh, yeah, 2 months, you know. Outrageous. Outrageous. Does PSR only apply to non-Big Six teams while a corrupt system? I don't know how PSR runs. I'm not going to lie. I have no idea. If Amarim goals, who do you want flawless? Assuming he messes this up, but we hope for the best. Go get interim. I've said this. Don't Amarim the next guy. Let's say he gets sacked October, November. Go and get an interim. And then once you go and get an interim, it gives you then chance to assess and go and get a permanent manager. There's no one really that stands out. I'm looking to see how people do within the Premier. How does Glasner do? How does Eddie Howe do, for example? They're just 2 names off the top of the dome. That's what I'd say. I'd bring Rude back as the interim, yes. I agree with that, Jamie. And that's where I'd go from there. And see, like, everyone's in the shop window type of thing. That's what I'd say. If you're going to sell Hoyland, what's the point of getting just one striker if you got Sesko and someone else, then cool. You're forgetting about Xerxes Frenzy. So you got 2. And we only play 1 striker on this system. So Sesko and Xerxes, it'd be cool with that. We got 2. Big up to my like OG Chicken. Big up, big up. Make sure you subscribe to Gav Goes In every single time. Make sure you subscribe to my guy Gav's channel every single time. Deserbi, depends what he does in Marseille. What's going on over there? I did see a clip of him getting into an argument with somebody, but I don't know how it went. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Jamie says Manchester United versus Arsenal, the battle of terrorism ball. Yeah, it's gonna be. I don't think the game gonna be as good as people expect. Say that much. But I don't care. Get the dub. Get the win. That's all I need Manchester United to do. Get the dub. Ruin Arsenal's title hopes before they even started, even though their title hopes have finished anyway, but because they ain't gonna win no league. It was always good to beat Arsenal, 100%. Knocking them out, the FA Cup was great. Even the draw our place was great. Draw our place was fantastic. Yeah, so that's why I said it'd be interesting to see how he does, Deserbi does this coming season. How does he do this coming season? I presume he's in Europe as well, right? How does he do in Europe this coming season? Same with Glasner at Palace. How does he do in Europe? How does he do in the Premier League? Eddie Howe, how does he do in Europe? How does he do in the Premier League? So, top 6 in a trophy would be a good season. Be a great season, 100%. Be a great season if we manage to do that. Without question. And hey, these likes are not moving up. What's going on? Why are these likes not moving up? What are we doing here? When Pep leaves, does United come back to the top? No, it don't work like that. We have to do work to. We're not next in line. And there's no guarantee that City fall off if Pep leaves. Who else is there? When does Pep leave? There's so many variables in regards to that question. So to answer it, no. FA Cup and top 10 minimum for Amarin. Otherwise, he's got to go. Do you believe he does that, Frenzy? Believe he gets there? What are you saying? Believe he gets there? Let me know. I'm just trying to pattern the next stream as well. I'm going to run some gaming if these lot are about. If not, I'll have to send you lot to the Clips channel. Let's see. I'll back Ruben for now, but if it doesn't change in terms of league position, and sack him. Jamie, do you believe it does, though? Let me ask. We need to start selling. Surely they have things planned with all the buying. Yes, boobs, man. They gonna sell your mans, man. Don't sell your guy. Man, like Alejandro Garnacho, we're just waiting for the bid from Chelsea. That's it. Just waiting for the bid from Chelsea. That's it. That's all it is. Let's see what this guy's saying. There's no excuses now. He's had a preseason. No excuses. What do you say, Jamie? Do you believe it? If you get, yeah, to Jamie and Frenzy, do you man think, because you both talking about him next season, does he do it? Let me know. I said Tyson, look at this guy, yo. Look at this guy. Look at you, yo. Huh? Look at you. I can see him smiling, you know. Look at you. Huh? Yeah. Don't worry, man. I got a Lakers one on the way to you, man. Lakers tie, bucket hat in the, you know what I'm saying, in the mail too, man. Don't worry, man. I got you. Same way you're head of INEOS PR, I'm head of Lakers front office PR, man. I got you, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, man. I got you, man. Number 17 on his way, right? Look at this Eddie guy, yo. This guy is so shameless, yo. He's so shameless. We gotta be sitting top 6 by Christmas, or he's got the excuse play. He's got no excuse playing 1 game a week, no excuses. Yeah, man. Eddie goes top 3, I think. You know what I'm saying? And that. Imagine some things. Yeah, I hear you, Eddie. I hear you. You joke, man. This guy is a joke, man. For real. For real. Let's see what else you lot are saying, man. This guy all fool, this Eddie guy, you know. For true. Andrew, do you think United are getting top 4? That's my question to you. Do you believe United are getting top 4? Let me know. These bold-ass statements, man. Some bold statements. And there was something I wanted to get to. There's a question I wanted to get to as well. What was it? So when I said, why does no one rate Arsenal anymore? Laughing my ass off. The fact that you're laughing your ass off at the question, Sammy, you've answered your own question as to why. Look at this. I said Karma top 4. Even Spoobs is saying Karma top 4. I don't know what Andrew's talking about. I don't know what possessed him to ask that question. So Jamie, you're saying I think we'll finish 7th to 8th. Frenzy, you're saying top 10. We'll finish top 10. We'll finish top 10. 100% we'll finish top 10. I'm saying this Eddie guy, yo, I can't believe you said that, yo. I said tires in the mall. I mean in the mail, yo. This fucking guy, yo. Oh, bloody rages, man. Bloody rages. Yes, run up the likes. Run up the likes, you lot, man. We are 161. And did we even get any new subscribers? Because I know there's some new people watching. What are we doing? All right. We're at 15,458. 2 more subscribers than that. Top 6 if we get Baleba and the keeper. That could happen. I was saying. That could happen. No, man, he means an actual tie. Hassan. Not tie from AFTV. He means actual tie. Eddie's part of he's INEOS here, man. He's INEOS. You know what I'm saying? Head of PR, man. He is Mr. INEOS. Sure he is. I don't know what INEOS stands for. What does it even stand for? Would love to know. Is it actually, I don't even know what it's an acronym for. What is it? Yo, does anyone actually know? Shit, don't even tell me. See, it's an acronym. Yeah, Eddie, yeah. You talking about actual tie or something? The actual tie. So I thought it was what's it called? I thought it stood for something. So it didn't stand for anything. So Kadeki was the first guy to say when he was like incompetent nitwits enjoying our suffering. Crazy. Crazy. That is mad. How likely are we to get a keeper? It seems that it's on the list. Seems it's on the list. And they seem to be going like doing everything they've stated so far because they spoke about a midfielder, a striker, and a keeper. Striker's pretty much here. Sesko will be probably done in the next 48 hours or so. Midfielder, they're trying to sign Baleba. So I'd say a goalkeeper's on the list as well. If we get our transfer targets, do we credit INEOS or does it paper over the cracks? They open a new training ground too. Now we give them credit. If they do a good job, because they did a good job last summer in regards to transfers, in my opinion. They did a good job in January. And I think they're currently doing a good job now. And if you add Baleba, it's a very good job. So no, you give them credit. But in the same sentence, there is still major issues. Yes, but it's a major step towards the right directions. That's what I'd say. Is this what it is? Yeah, man. So I'm saying, Gav. Should have known. What kind of shit is that? Should have known. Just crashing on him because I don't like him, to be honest. We have to be real with ourselves, people. Amarim done us dirty last season, including the players. Top six shouldn't even be in our mouths. Pause. Top 10 in the trophy is the expectation for us right now. Yeah. Yeah, you frenzy. I know what you're saying. Right. Let's see. 10 more minutes or so. 10 more minutes or so. Yes, I think you can. Arsenal or Chelsea fall out. Hey, you know what, Andrew? Wherever you're smoking or drinking over there, send me the name of it. You think United can finish top 4? Please, man. To anyone who thinks Manchester United can finish top 4, please, man. Wherever you're drinking or wherever you're smoking, let me know, man. I need that. I need that liquor. I don't even smoke like that. I need that smoke in my life. Ask anyone thinking United can finish top 4. Please. Please. I need that, man. That is some good smoke or some very, very good liquor. 100%. If we get Baleba and Donnarumma, I'm calling top 4. Hey, same question. Same to you, Fireman. Same to you. Sorry for missing calling shows. Been busy recently. I'm definitely going to join you at some point. Whenever you're ready. Because someone asked earlier as well about, so the members Q&As that opened up, that started today. So that's before. That'll be like 10 p.m. UK time. Wednesdays, 10 p.m. UK time. That's everyone who's a member at the second level. So everyone who's a Sarcasm City soldier or higher. So soldier or general level, second and third tier. The fan calling shows every Monday, 10 p.m. UK time. Am I going 10:30? Sorry. Every Monday, 10:30 p.m. UK time. That fan calling show is open for everybody to call in, talk your ish. And then the one on Friday is members only. So Mondays, 10:30 p.m. open for everyone. One on Friday, 9:30 p.m. members only, people. What's the point of keeping Amram just to sack him later? Get that. We are going to suffer fraud out of here. Hey, the Mojo, you said it. But people want me to back this ownership. And we all know he ain't making it. We all know he ain't making it. We all know. For flawless off topic, who's better, Cannavaro or Zanetti? Well, Cannavaro was the center back and Zanetti was a fullback. Two quality defenders though. Top quality. Top quality. Without doubt. One game a week, Newcastle Villa did it. Why can't United? Because what about us is top 4, Andrew? From the manager to the goalkeeper to defenders to midfield to attackers. What about us is 4th best or better? Please let me know. Like in regards to it. I said one game a week, Newcastle Villa did it. Why can't United? So tell me, Andrew, what about us is top 4 or better? What do we have that's the 4th best in the league or better? From manager, goalkeeper, defenders, midfielders, strikers, or attack, I should say. That's wingers, 10s, strikers. See, now it changed. That could get top 4. See how it changed to could. All right. That's some good Stella, man. What's the hell? Need your dealer. Need your dealer. Top 4. All right. I don't know who went back. Who were we better than? Last year's top 4. Who are Manchester United better than? That's a good question. What do we have that's better than them? Let me know, please. I beg. Flawless, if you had to pick one striker, Ben, Suarez, Aguero, Lewandowski, who you choosing and rank them in order? Picking one, Ben's, because Ben's one of my favorite strikers. Order, switch Lewandowski and fuck Suarez. Ben's Lewandowski, Suarez, Aguero. There's probably some bias in there, but fuck it. Yeah, very, very valid point. I know, Andrew. Very, very valid point. I know. That's why I just don't be asking questions for the sake of it. As a footballer. So you're just saying like Cannavaro? Cannavaro, one of the best centre backs I've ever seen. Granted, Zanetti's one of the best fullbacks I've ever seen. But Cannavaro, was growing up, Cannavaro and Thuram, that partnership they had at Parma was like one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite partnerships, one of my favorite teams to watch, to be honest. That Parma team. Those two with Varane and Chiesa and Crespo. Love that. Hey, Suarez can hold that side. Hold that. There's a question you would ask. Chelsea finished 12th in 15-16 and won the league in 16-17. Signed Kante, Alonso, and David Luiz. It's not impossible. I'm not saying we're winning the league, but top four is therefore possible. All right, so who are we better than in the top four then? I'm asking the question. Who are we better than in the top four? That's what I want to know. Who are we better than? It's genuinely what I want to know. Who are we better than? It's going to be good. I want to hear it, man. Like, genuinely. That's why I be asking questions. Yap Stam and Tony Adams, best Premier League centre-back pairing of all time. Yap Stam, yes. I wouldn't put Adams, but Adams is up there. But yeah, Yap Stam is the best centre-back I've ever seen in the Premier League. I'm going Yap Stam and Rio. Probably my bias. Yeah. Probably my bias. The personnel changes definitely improve the team overall, but how does that improve Amarin's system? Nothing about the system we employ gives me any hope, especially creating goal-scoring chances. Hey, Mojo, nail head. African cat chilled today, man. No one's being cooked today. We're chilling out. No one said anything that's like crazy out of pocket or questioned me on something. No, nah. None of that. Phil says, on our day, we can beat any of. That's not that, Phil. That wasn't the question that was asked. No one spoke about United beating teams on a one-off. I presume that's what you're talking about. If I'm not, I stand corrected and I apologize. As of now, none of them. Okay. So as of now, none of them. You do have to look at, what do you mean? As of now, none of them. But if you keep playing our best football, keep doing that thing, we don't have to look at other teams. When you're making predictions, that's what you do look at other teams. Because you gauge whether you're better than certain teams or not. That's why if you talk to Liverpool fans, they think they're better than City and Arsenal and the rest of the league, hence why they're picking themselves to win the league. Same way City fans would. Same way, certain Arsenal fans would, of course. Same way Chelsea fans would say, yeah, we're going to finish top four because they think they're better than the majority of the league. See, because your pops is right. That's why your pops is saying kind of viral like me. Because your pops knows best, man. I need a United fan. That C24, he said Premier League. He didn't say overall. From an overall standpoint, Maldini is the best defender I've ever seen, yes. He's the best defender ever. Champ, the thing is, I'm not even against people saying, because he said Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Arsenal in that order, Manchester United will be breaking into the top four. I'm not against people saying United can get into the top four, but tell me why. That's what I want to know. Tell me why. Show me the working out. I don't know why. Who are we finishing in front of? C.A. Sullivan, he's convinced. He's saying we winning the league. I said that you're a believer yet, Lord of mercy. So where do you see United finishing in your opinion? Who's this with, Andrew? Is this with Baleba or without Baleba? Is this with a goalkeeper or without a goalkeeper? Who do we side? Is that as currently constructed? Does that include Sesko because he's on his way? Let me know. Then yeah, kind of viral Zanetti and Brexit Terry. Nah, I just put Maldini. Nah, Nesta's up there, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Nesta's up there. Nesta was ridiculous. Someone who gets slept on heavily is Lucio. Heavily slept on is Lucio. Would you take fifth if the Champions League teams go far because potential 5 teams again because of coefficient? If we finish fifth, I'll be over the moon. Because I don't think we finish fifth. So if we finish fifth, I'll go, hey, we did much better than I expected. Let's go. So yeah, I would definitely take fifth, 100%. From 15th to fifth. Flawless, who's the best player in your opinion that didn't have the career they should have in terms of the hype or potential? Mine is Adriano, the Emperor. If you know, you know. Who's a player who didn't have the career he should have? Trying to think. As the players who came and go, Quaresma's one. Because him and Ronaldo at one point was seeing on par. Because they was in the same team at the same time. And they were the same age as well. Quaresma definitely stands out. Definitely Quaresma, I would say. Not definitely, but that's who stands out to me, Quaresma. So I'd say. Bojan, he was cold. One of the top four will have a bad season and you could capitalize. See, when people start doing ifs, buts, and coulds, I know what it is. Because notice when we're talking about Baleba, it's not no ifs, buts, and coulds in regards to his quality. I'll just keep going back to him. Notice the tone and the difference in the language, people. When people are unsure and when people are sure about certain things. Notice that. Notice the huge difference in that. Notice that. It's ifs and coulds and would. No one's doubting whether Liverpool finished top four. No one's doubting whether Arsenal are finishing top four. General consensus. No one's doubting whether City finish in the top four. There's no ifs, no it's yeah, they will. And now it's ifs, coulds, and woods and buts and ifs, and the sky is blue on that day. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing? Well, big up to you, man. Let's see what else. Why? Because I hammer him the tactics and the way he sets out the players and going to make you break into top four is decision making. People don't believe it. That's why people got no reasoning behind it. There's not actually, this is why I ask people, okay, why? And then you realize there's no argument. They don't have any substance. There's no reasoning. There's no points behind what they're saying. People are just saying things for the sake of it. And when people are in my comment section and say things for the sake of it, I'm going to go, all right, tell me what? How did you get here? How did you get to this conclusion? And if it's just from hope, Faz, it's hashtag nope to hope. I know what it is. There's no need to further have the conversation. And I hope that answers your question, Sunshine. Shout out to the lovely Sunshine in the chat. It says flawless and we still hashtag nope to hope. You already know it's one of the commandments in the city. You say hashtag nope to hope. And if you don't answer questions, you will be banished. Simple as that. You will get kicked out of the city if you don't answer questions. Simple as that. So yes, hashtag nope to hope. Don't answer questions in a bit. That's it. So I'm waiting for you, Sunshine, to not answer some questions or come with some hope so I can kick you out. Or you lot, make sure you subscribe to the lovely Sunshine. Sunshine FC. Make sure you subscribe. Excellent content creator. Make sure you follow her on TikTok as well. And TikToks are hilarious. TikToks are absolutely hilarious. Let's see what else. Yeah, man. People come with hope. Did y'all get C24? Well, then tell me that's where your argument's coming from. I think United can do this. Why? I'm hopeful. I'm not going to argue with you. You can hope and be hopeful if you want. Top 5 fullbacks, will Zanetti be in the top 3? Probably not. You're just saying fullbacks, or you're saying, are you separating right backs and left backs? If it's just right backs, he might get in if it's just right backs, to be honest. Got Cafu. Yo, Lilian Thuram was a bad boy right back. Even though he went centre back later, Lilian Thuram at right back was different. He might get into. Because I know I'm forgetting a right back. He'll probably get top 5. Top 3 might be a stretch. Because Cafu was cold. Thuram was cold as well. So a lot of people don't know that Thuram is a right back. It was different. It's cold at both, to be honest. It's cold at both. Again, run up the likes. Right, 175 people. What are we doing, man? 175 likes. What's going on? I said 200 likes. Did say I was closing out shortly, but yeah, I'm still here. We even hit the subscriber mark as well. So 175 likes. We did, man. We're at 50. All right, salute to you lot. But we need to get to, we now need 24 more likes, get us to 200. And we're 5 short of 15,465 people. So 5 more subscribers. Give me 1 sec. Shout out to Steve. I was just seeing if Steve was about. I'm looking to run some gaming people as well. Yeah, Lamb's a left back. Yeah. Lamb's a left back. Yes. Yep. Hashtag nope to hope. Hope don't live around there, man. It's too close. He lives. It's on the same block as Delusion. So I can't even be dealing with all that. But all right, people. I think we are going indeed close out. I think we are. Let me see who's live. What time is it? 2. Or should I just go live? I might just run some GTA, you know. Fuck it. It's exactly what I'm going to do. So let me set that up. I'm going to run some GTA. So I don't believe anyone's live. Big up David, the Lone Wolf. Fire username, man. Fire username. Yeah, we're going to go over to the gaming channel, people. Fuck it. Because no one's live anyway. So I'm going to go live. So let me set that up. Don't worry, I still got you lot on the other screen so I can see the questions and stuff. But yeah, I'm going live myself. Set this up expeditiously. Run some GTA real quick on the gaming channel. Those that don't know, make sure you subscribe to the gaming channel, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel as well. Make sure you do that, please. Shit, is that even on there? This one. Just run on there for a little bit. Oh, it's not even on there, but fuck it. All right. I'm just setting it up as we speak, people. You know the content don't stop. You know we keep these shits. We keep everything rolling. You already know. I'm just setting up as we speak right now. Hope you all thoroughly enjoyed the show as well. Just setting this shit up. Run some GTA real quick. Why not, man? For about an hour or so. That's my plan. Why not? But I still answer questions from the chat, even though I'll be running around on GTA. Doing some missions, shoot 'em up shit. I know the vibes. Trying to get the gaming channel over 1,000 followers still. 1,000 followers. 1,000 subscribers. That's the plan. I'm also back live on Twitch as well, people. We'll be on there this weekend, so keep a lookout on all the socials as well. And on top of that, don't forget, people, for those that may not know, this show, all the other shows on the channel are available on all audio platforms as well. So you see all the live streams that go on right here on the YouTube channel, Sarcasm City TV, apart from watch-alongs, fan calling shows, gaming content, and the members editions only. Everything else goes onto all audio platforms. So if you just want to listen, go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, hit the notification bell. Go to Spotify, notification. Yeah, make sure you do that. Hit the follow button on Spotify. Hit the notification bell. 5-star us on there, though. Spotify. I know a lot of you lot use Spotify, so do that. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts. Same with SoundCloud as well, or wherever you listen to podcasts, including we're also on YouTube Music. So for those that see the audio popping up on the channel, that's why. So I'm just seeing how it works. Philly says, Flawless, you do heists on GTA. When I get enough, yeah. Like when YG and Sheik and the others are about, I run heists. But because it's just me running around, I just do normal missions. That's what I was doing yesterday. Just running around doing general missions. Done a rumor and talk in works before the end of the window. Hopefully we go in for him and we can try a pattern something. Big up to Gav, says big up Flawless, big up the chat, 6 stream. Big up to you, Gav, man, every single time, man. Large up to you. All right, let's see what else. Top fullbacks, regardless of top fullbacks, just in general. Ashley Cole, Lizarazu, Cafu, Thuram, Lam. Play both sides. Supremely underrated, Dennis Irwin. And Tifilo says, yes, I did the Yardman show. Gunner was on the Yardman show a couple of days ago. Yeah, Gunner's my guy. He was literally on the stream with me Monday night. So yeah, his name's in the title. You can go check it. But all right, people, we're going to redirect. Costa Curta was more of a centre-back. But again, classic. Quality centre-back. Quality centre-back. Without question. All right. Just setting this up now. You go to the gaming channel, people. Redirecting you over to the gaming channel right now. So give me like 5 minutes to set it up. Just making sure the redirect is indeed set up as well. All right, where we at? You know, this other laptop just broke the fucking mouse. All right. So, oh yeah, how can I forget Alves? Alves is a shout as well. Alves is definitely a shout. Tanae, bro, Carlos couldn't defend, but he was exceptional going forward. Exceptional going forward. But all right, I think that's that. We've covered everything, people. So big up again. Love to everyone that's locked in. Continue to run up the likes. Continue to hit the subscribe button as well. We're back live on here tomorrow. Gaming content. So it's playoffs actually. So EAFC 25 Pro Clubs. We're running playoffs. It's playoff season on there. And then following that, I'll be doing a solo sports Q&A. So it's like this, but it's not Manchester United only. I'll be answering questions about everything, people. But check out the schedule here on the YouTube channel. As always, run up the likes, subscribe to the Clips channel, subscribe to the gaming channel. Yes, it's Flawless on Twitter. Follow them, my new Twitter as well. Yes, it's Flawless on Instagram. Sarcasm City TV as well on both those platforms as well. This has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in, and literally see you lot in about 2 minutes on the gaming channel. There you go.